People can hear my voice. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to say.
Did I just hear curly fries for some reason? Oh my god!
I just had an emotional, life-changing conversation that I wasn't even a part of, but I was listening to.
Oh, really?
And they were talking about graduating, and I was just like, I graduated 5 years ago. I was like, oh god.
Really?
From college!
Yeah, I also graduated.
And I was just like, I'm
What
so
day?
old. Like, that
I don't
really
remember
hurt.
what day I graduated.
Yeah.
And my birthday's in 3 weeks, and it just hit me like a freaking truck, and I'm crying. No.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
It's like you
June
were only
8th.
late by a few
Don't.
minutes. That's crazy.
Oh.
It was
That was
me. I don't think it's pity. I think it's I'm sharing a 22-month subscription dedicated to the cause. Oh, but period. It's just such a great song. It was so good. I think it got sent to me on like a Google Drive somewhere, so I think I have it somewhere on my Google Drive. So it should be. It was really good. It.
Everyone will reach their peak at some point. Everyone will reach their peak at some point.
I actually just reached my peak a few hours ago. I was streaming. I was playing something called Valorant, which is
Yep.
and I aced for the first time on stream. I've aced before, but never on stream. And I had just bought the new skins, and I like was just like, it's like the new skin. You just get better. And I was like screaming in my stream. I was like,
The mysterious signal I picked up
gonna happen
somewhere on the
again.
water's surface.
I'm not seeing anything.
Keep scanning. These readings are clear.
Great, snakes on a stick.
no,
I don't believe it.
What? You found the signal?
Maybe.
Dude, last year when I realized
It's the team
that I had been
van.
out of
Last
college
time I
for
saw it, it
as
was
long as
floating
I've been
away
in
on a
college,
block of
4
ice in
years, I was
Canada.
like,
And now it's
holy
here.
shit,
Highly
like the past
probable
4
given ocean
years passed
currents.
I
way
gotta go
faster
get
than
it.
the 4 years.
Don't worry, baby.
I know.
Mama's coming.
I remember exactly where I was.
Don't even think
No,
about swimming, Murray. That water's freezing. You wouldn't last a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
Well, they're incorrect.
But my baby.
Hold
Okay.
your position.
How about now? There.
Should be able
Oh,
to
that's
drag
probably
the
better.
van to you using my
I
arc
said
key
so many
gun.
witty
Bless
things.
Penelope.
Okay, what did we say?
Bless you and
The
your
best
bag of remote-controlled
The best
gizmos.
song ever was the one I made up for Curly Fries. My computer didn't cooperate. Now you're all caught up. That was it.
The theme is the best days of our lives are behind us.
Yep.
Period. That's the theme for this stream today. You know,
Well, our one.
actually, ironically enough, I've been meaning to ask you, I was like, you know what?
I think the Discord
Shouldn't have come to
volume
work
could be a little
today,
higher.
Pam.
Discord volume higher. Okay. You guys talk more. Say words.
Kevin,
Alex,
I
go.
saw an ad
Go.
that you're appearing at a convention. And
Yeah.
I was like, is this real or is it fake? I wasn't
Which
sure.
what convention? It depends on what
It
convention.
was-
If
I
it
saw- I
listen,
think
if
it
it's
was
the
OMG
toilet
Con.
bowl, if it's the toilet bowl in Tucson,
Okay, it sounds
that
a
is
lot
not
better.
true. Then I wish people
It's-
would stop saying I'm going to that.
I saw
Which
it's OMG Con. That's
No,
what
that's
I saw.
real.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, really, OMG.
Like literally
OMG.
OMG.
Yeah. Are you near it? Is that why you were getting advertised for it?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know, and now I'm gonna look it up to see where it is.
Just follow the arrow.
You must go.
Somewhere
It's in
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I was gonna say it's in Kentucky. I mean, I have time. to
What
go. It's
state
not like-
are you in?
I'm in Florida.
That is
So
not. Why are
everything
you
is hard
getting
for me.
advertisements for a con in Kentucky?
Because probably it's so voice actor for Sly Cooper. You like Sly Cooper. I'm like,
I get
Sly
weird
Cooper.
ads for places really far away all the fucking time. Like I get stuff for like things in New York, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I live in Texas.
Well, the
Yeah,
weird
it's
thing to
nowhere
me,
near this.
they're like the travel bureau must decide what area gets to advertise to what area at what time. Because I've noticed, like, for 1 month it'll be one neighborhood, and we get a whole slew of ads for Alaska for 1 month, and then the next month it's well, right now it's Albuquerque.
Oh, I missed you. Don't worry.
All of our
I'll put you
billboards,
back.
commercials, radios are like, discover the majestic Albuquerque. Like no one cares.
Careful, hurry.
I've been in Albuquerque. Albuquerque's very hard to spell.
Yeah, it has a lot of cues.
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
That's so funny that that's what you said. I literally said I would never go to a place that has that many cues in it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
I went there once for. I've been there twice actually. The first time was. I'll talk about that later. Second time I went for a concert, and they had like a fun amusement park that we went to, which was really cool. The first time, it was my mom was on a work trip and she took me, and I just remember like the first day being stuck in the hotel room with no food, and I was 15,
Mm.
so it's not like I had money or the ability to drive.
No.
So I just sat there all day until like 5 p.m. when my mom came home, and I was like, I'm hungry.
Bringing her home.
Yeah, that stinks.
That and going to go see the house from Breaking Bad are my two like most significant memories of that trip.
yeah, not gonna lie, never been anywhere in the Midwest. Like, I'm gonna be really honest.
Is the Midwest even real?
Albuquerque is in the Midwest. That's in New Mexico, which is
That's in the Southwest.
Southwest.
That's
Still
how little
haven't
she
been there.
knows
That's-
about
Yeah,
the
I-
Midwest. Is
Listen,
that she thinks Texas is.
So
Yeah,
we-
when you get there, they start putting corn and egg rolls.
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
I'll
God.
put it in perspective.
Those
It takes
villains.
about 8 hours, it takes about 8 hours to drive out of Florida
Yeah.
just from like Miami.
Oh
Which is
yeah,
South
easily.
Florida.
Yeah.
So-
I have family in the Panhandle in near Destin, and we drove to Disney World, and it was an 8-hour trip. You know, because here's the problem: is that the state is an L, so there's no straight line. You know, they looked at Nebraska and they're like, we can't do that. We got to
Yeah.
make it hard. So
Literally, it's like Florida is like Texas. It's like and California. It's so unnecessarily large, and it's like for
I
what?
feel like it's very long, but not very wide.
It's not wide. You can get from. I have gone from the East Coast to the West Coast to watch the sunset and the sunrise in the same.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you know, you have to make up your own narratives. I thought that they looked at the map and they started with California on the west, because you read right to left anyway, and they made all the states really big, and then they got to the end and they didn't have enough room for 50, and they started making the states smaller and smaller.
That's really funny.
Honestly,
That's adorable.
so valid. That's actually one of the best like descriptions I've
Right.
like. Yeah.
That's what it looks like, but of course the opposite is what really happens. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow that shadow. Oh, come on, man.
Also, Jonathan in chat, yes, it was OMG, and then the exclamation point, and then con. Because I saw it in chat. I'm like, yeah, that's the one I saw the ad
And it's real.
for. It is real. I'm
I
not
think
gonna
it's-
lie. I thought it was fake. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It completely threw me off guard.
Well-
Like, first off, why is there an ad from Kentucky on my Instagram?
And it's
Let's
not,
start with that.
it's interesting that they booked me because they're not much of a voice actor con. They're more of a YouTuber con.
YouTuber.
So, I mean, I stream, obviously. That's why we're here. But I wouldn't put myself in the echelon of those folks when it comes
Yeah.
to streaming. So, if they're like, let's have a maybe my subs will go up. Maybe I'll have more YouTubers. I should
I
start.
was about to say, maybe we should, you better start streaming
Yeah, make some
Twitch.
YouTube. I'm considering making a Kickstarter YouTube video. Like, it's something I was toying with the idea. It'd be fun to do a Kickstarter. And everybody, like, one of the reward tiers are you get to create a character or a location in the movie. And then I make a little animation with your character in it. So I'll just have to do that in time for OMGCon. That's easy, right? I could do a Kickstarter this weekend, right? They're pretty easy.
Yeah.
Did everyone just, like, do a side-eye really quick?
No, why? Like that Muppet meme, the little monkey.
Yes.
I could feel it.
I'm like, yeah, that's totally easy.
Oh, it's easy. What could possibly go wrong?
Like, what could possibly go wrong?
And Curly, what are you doing in the wide world? And why are you awake at this hour? Aren't you normally asleep by now?
I am normally asleep, but I streamed this like at night today, a few hours ago, and I actually got some really good clips for like the first time in a really long time. So I was like, I just kind of want to take advantage of the momentum.
Yeah, you want to keep it rolling? Nice.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let me at least like get a few clips, you know.
Good.
And by a few, I only got 2, but that's all that matters. That's all I needed.
More than one. More than one.
That's more than one. That's more than I already had. So
Your way.
I haven't made a clip in forever.
But we're
So I was
so
like, you know what? Let me
close.
just really quick edit
Take your
this, and
back.
then
We just
after that I'll
ran
go
out
to
of
bed.
options.
And then I was like, oh, Kevin's probably gonna stream. I was like, oh, just hop on Discord. I'm never on there. Let me just hop in. And then everybody made me feel unironically, because it was nobody's fault. Nobody purposely did it. I'm just gonna point that out. Everyone was very sweet. But they all started talking about graduations, and that's when I started feeling really old. And I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Oh, this happened in the Discord. Oh,
Fear
that's
not,
good.
brave hippo.
I mean, no one said it on purpose. Nobody was like, Alex, you're old. I was like, no one said that.
No,
It
it's
was like, they were talking about graduation, and I literally went down a spiral rabbit hole, and I was like, I am so old.
But here's
I'm
the thing,
turning
when truth
28.
hits, it's no one's fault. Like a couple weeks ago, Tanya pointed out that I'm really bad at video games. And
Oh.
it's not, she didn't, she was right. And
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh man.
See, like right now, I
I
don't know
didn't
what I'm
say you
doing.
were bad at video games.
You didn't say I was good at it.
That's the truth.
Oh, I plead the fifth. I said
I-
you were. I think because they told me about it. I think I said that you were casual, and I didn't
You-
mean it in an offensive way.
You
But it
simply
made me feel
affirmed.
so bad about that.
You simply
No, I don't-
affirmed what I was saying about myself, that I don't like it when games are hard. And you're like, no joke. I'm like, oh, she's right. I really, like, they've been watching me play games for years. Like, I really don't like hard games because I'm not good at them. Like,
I
No,
did
because-
not say you were bad.
I did.
My mouth has been open since he said that. I am literally like, you can't break the glass. Just like let it. It's fine.
Oh no! See, you agree. You agree.
Okay, but here's the thing, and maybe I'm the only one who thinks this way.
Yes.
I don't know if I mentioned it the last time I was
Colin's
on,
like,
but
you're
I
on
think
your
I
own.
did. I think I mentioned this, but like the last time I played Sly Cooper was with my boyfriend for Valentine's Day because I wanted him to experience it.
Yeah.
And then I realized while he was playing the game that I can't watch him play Sly Cooper because I have a specific way of playing it.
Yeah, you
because
mentioned
I played it.
yeah.
I don't even know how many times. And it's just the same thing for any time I watch someone stream it. I'm just like, it's so hard for me to watch someone stream it if they don't know what they're doing. And Kevin, respectfully, you know, might have a point.
You know, I
She
feel like you
might
made it.
have.
I feel like you made it worse. I feel.
No, that's
God, man, why do you gotta insult the guy?
Yeah,
Take him
like,
on down.
I was gonna say I was already admitting that I like casual gaming, and you're like, yeah, I don't think you know what you're doing. There's a difference between not knowing how to play and not being good. I feel like I'm
this
okay.
is the last time everyone's gonna hear from me. I'm gonna get kicked from this Discord.
I'm all right with not being good. I don't think I like not knowing what to do. Like I
It's
understand.
all a matter of how much effort you're putting in.
I'm also streaming. I'm also streaming, guys. I swear. I'm doing more.
You're
Oh,
doing
you've been
great,
streaming this whole
Kevin.
time?
Yeah. No, not the Discord. It's all right. I did figure out how to zoom in since we spoke. So I'll admit I didn't know how to do that.
You know, it's really funny. You had mentioned it originally right when you weren't zooming in, and I was just like,
For example,
this is really ironic.
you're not zooming in. The reality is when streaming, and I've said this many times, a lot of instructions happen, and I'm not listening. We don't listen to the talking. Because we're talking, and so I miss the press R1, and I go, what am I doing? What's happening right now? And so that's why.
And then us no-lifers who've played Sly Cooper 1,000 times are like, oh yes, you need to do this, 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 and this.
Literally, that's us. I swear to God, that's literally us. I cannot. Someone needs to get it on a T-shirt. Someone needs to put that on a sweater.
I played
I
this
don't
game
know
a
how
million
many
times.
times I have just glanced at what Kevin is doing, and I'm like, hey Kevin, this is exactly what you need to do right now.
Actually, that's the T-shirt you need.
Yeah.
How is it?
Actually, if you just go a little bit to the left.
That's exactly.
I hate this mission though. This mission's fucking hard.
You know, I wanted to say nice things about this mission because what I like about what's going on is that it's all grounded in the story. Like this entire mission is let's get the van back, which is great. Like that all feels very natural, and it's built into the plot, and as a result, you have all these fun different things to do. But then the word fun isn't appropriate for what I'm doing right now. So,
No,
You're
it's not.
basically blowing up a bunch of guys. I don't know about fun.
and then, well, I don't mind that, but these turret missions have never
They're very hard.
been forgiven. Yeah, they're very.
This mission, listen. I can't play story games like this anymore, and I have a very good reason for it. I played the Crash 4 game. Anyone who's played Crash 4 knows how difficult it is. And if you don't, then
Oh, Crash 4, is that the
teach me
time
your way.
game?
It's
Yeah.
the most. It's the
Oh,
most.
that
difficult
game is
Crash
garbage.
by far.
I've
game
never
was-
wanted to throw a game away before that game, where I was like,
yeah.
I literally
No,
was like,
it's-
who can I give this game to? Because I have no interest in it.
It
I
sounds
don't
like you guys
hear,
just
like,
aren't
the anger
willing.
and hatred in your voice.
It's
Listen.
not that hard.
No, I was on
Boo.
the last
Boo.
level of this game. I will never forget. I was on the last level of the Crash 4 game, and I was streaming it. And it got to the point where one of my mods made a counter of how many times I had died in this one level.
Just that one
it
level.
got-
Because Jimmy
It
did that
was
for Metro.
256. I died
Shut up.
256 times in this one level.
Is it
Sorry,
Cortex
for-
Castle?
For Crash or for Sly?
For Crash. No,
That's
I did
that's
not.
Jim.
That wasn't I have even when I first played Sly as a kid, I don't think
Son
I
of a-
used
Don't start a counter. If any of you do a counter on my stream, I reduce your mod privileges. That just kick you out, and we never
Hey.
speak of you again.
Hey, the rules were edited recently, so maybe take note.
Yeah, add that to the rules.
Well, the rules basically
We're gonna have to have Steven
we
do
can
that.
do whatever we want.
Is that really the rule?
It's like we have 9 rules. They're very thorough. And then you get to rule 10. It's just like we also reserve the right to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
I'm screaming. That's so funny.
Despite
my
the
mod is
rules.
my boyfriend, so
Ooh, you bet. Well, that's
Ooh.
gonna get awkward.
Spicy.
Hope everything works out. Oh, yeah.
well, he wasn't the person who made the counter, but yeah, you're right.
I mean,
was
I'm sure you guys are
single-handedly,
great.
like,
I just mean, you know.
Oh my god, no, I was like, when I aced in my Valorant game, I called out for him and I was like, oh, babe, did you see that? He's like, I was watching a movie. I was like, I'm gonna fight
What
you.
a terrible mod.
That's what I said.
Sounds like you need a new mod and a new
No.
boyfriend.
Some.
Well, I don't know about the new boyfriend part, but definitely a new mod. Let me know if anyone's interested.
I know someone who's interested.
She's streaming right
It's
now.
not my
No,
boyfriend, that's for sure. It's not my boyfriend, that's for damn sure.
Oh gosh.
You're almost there.
Yeah, you know you're there when you're like upside down in the camera.
Speaking of knowing when you're there, hey Cody.
Cody's here?
Greetings.
Hey, Cody.
Greetings, it's
Hey,
Cody.
when did he get here?
Leave the band.
He's been here
for
the
a
whole
while,
time.
The
actually.
real Cody is the friends
I
we've
didn't
made
hear
along
him
the way.
join.
Well done,
Cody,
Nibble.
you're smart,
You lit
and
the flames
Curly,
in my
you
soul.
might know about
I
this,
feel
but
awake
why
for the first
can't
time
I
in
stream
years.
to Discord
No,
without Discord
Thank you,
shutting down?
Panda King.
That
You can
is a
ride in my
very
van
good question.
anytime.
I do
It
not
could be
know.
your internet. It could be your internet.
Internet. I have lightning
A
fast.
great honor.
You know, that's what they all say, but usually internet providers don't give you the full.
No, lightning
I
is
can-
bad.
that you're
It
paying.
was actually something that happened to my ex is that they were paying for like internet, but
500
the
and they only get
company was
300.
not giving them something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They were
happens all
and
the
then when they
time.
messaged, when they called the company and they're like, "Hey, why are we paying?" for
The
this?" And they're
operation
not
is
paying. They're
running
like,
smoothly.
"Oh, we can't
With
even give
access
that
to General
you."
Sound's database and Sly successfully
yeah.
hired
I
on
get-
as the wedding photographer.
I'm like, they're
We're ready
literally
to make an
ripping you
attempt
off
for
right now. What the
JK.
fuck?
I get my internet is so good, and then it gets so much better that they'll send me notes going, "Hey, we upgraded your internet, no charge, because your neighborhood is at that level." Because I live in LA,
He's got my
like, we
computer.
have internet
Our
for
whole
breakfast.
plan is
I
on
just
that
did download
computer.
speed at
How'd he
518.
find us?
Upload speed is holding strong
Bentley,
at 20.
calm down. I need you
I
sharp.
can't be
Listen
here.
up, team. This Sao character is more clever than any of us thought. As of this moment,
just
we
did
have
I
one
lose you?
goal: steal back the thief.
I mean, I don't know.
The time for subtlety is over. Bentley, break into
Megabytes
the
per
palace
second.
and ransack his personal
He
computer.
essentially
Yeah.
gets
He might
one
have
of the
linked it to
fastest
ours.
internet.
If so, that's where we'll start. The rest of the team will stand ready. No telling.
Yeah,
where this will take
without
us.
like a T1 line or something.
Yeah, like literally, like he has to be like in essentially like a data center to get the fastest internet, but he has to be plugged into the wall.
Don't get me wrong, we have 5G towers in our bathroom, so you know there's a trade-off. But
I mean, normally, like, if I'm streaming, I've streamed before, and then I stream on Discord, and one of them usually crashes at the same time. So it happens to me too. Either one of them crashes, or they're both really
but
slow. And
it's
I
like a
lag.
recent problem. Everything was fine, and then for like the last week, it's just decided. You know what actually kind of did it is when I unplugged the HDMI cord in the middle of that stream. Ever since then, things have been a little annoying. I wonder if the capture card needs some updating. It's not connected, but maybe it's connected. Maybe. Anybody?
I'm a technical person.
Unfortunately, my boyfriend is also my IT person, so.
Yeah. All right.
Man, you're
I'm
giving him
starting
a
to
lot of
wonder
work.
if he's like a Swiss Army knife, or you actually have like multiple boyfriends.
No, he's like a Swiss Army knife.
Okay.
I swear, it's like, let me tell you something. If I want a fun fact, I will call my boyfriend. That man knows like the randomest things. It is like, I'm like, how do you know that? And he's always like, oh, I Googled it. I'm like, when did you Google that? He's like, a few years ago. And I'm like, what?
I
just your
was
friend.
interested.
He's literally a Swiss Army knife. Like, you are absolutely correct. That is the best way to describe him, actually.
You're welcome. And now,
I'm gonna start using that.
for his
I'm gonna
birthday,
text
get
him.
him a Swiss Army knife.
I think he already has one, but like now I'm definitely gonna look into this. Hold on. I'm gonna text him right now.
We should get him one that's shaped like him.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Let me see if he's awake, actually.
Yeah, bring him on. Let's talk to him.
Hey, Swiss Army guy.
Tell us
Put him
fun
to the
fact.
test.
You can have a Swiss Army knife or a Swiss Army guy.
General Sal's computer has to be around here somewhere. No need to be
Ooh,
sneaky.
Sly gets to
Let's
give the
just get
missions.
the
I
job
like
done.
those things. I always like giving the missions because I'm like, guys, I play video games. I know how to do this. And they're like, we don't
Yeah.
care. Just read the lines. And I was like, no, wait, hold on. I'm playing a video game. So It was awkward.
Okay, Sly, I found his personal computer. This
Okay,
should be
Sly.
easy.
I can hear her boyfriend.
Is that your Murray impression?
That was my Bentley. Thank you. Is he giving her factoids?
I don't know.
He's like, actually, Sly Cooper was voiced by Kevin Miller.
It's kind of embarrassing. I didn't realize that the conversation. But yeah, pretty much he said if you're using Discord, you could be using the 32-bit version, which actually had a glitch that Discord fixed, and you have to download the 64 version.
Oh. That's actually pretty
You
good.
reinstalled it, did you?
I did. Which version did I install? Let me see. What an interesting...
Oh my god, if he's actually right, how do we
I was
get
gonna
this
say,
man
he's
to
either a
speak?
genius or a really good bullshitter. And he can be both. He can be both.
I like to think I'm both.
Download for Windows. It doesn't say which version it is.
This is why I told him to come out here, because I have questions. There's follow-up questions that I don't have the answer to.
There's only one to download. It says download Windows 10 or Fire for Discord for Windows.
How can they see which bit which bit they are downloading? I'm just like, I'm not going back in and out there. I'm just gonna text him.
Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him.
He's busy. He's got things to do. He's really busy.
Yeah, he's just watching a YouTube video. I don't even know what he's watching. I like walked in and he like was watching. Oh hi, babe.
Are you sure it was you too?
But they know what version they're running. They can just do the task manager. Security breach. You right click on the tool on the taskbar, task manager, and then you will see Discord, and it will say .32. See how that this is .32? Yeah, it should be 64. So I don't know where you have that, but
well, that's Riot. That's different.
Where's this?
I have 32-bit Discord.
Where do you see it? Taskbar?
Task Manager.
Oh, Task Manager.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do it alphabetical order. There we go.
32.
But then, yeah, 32. That's another problem too. So the way you can tell is you go to Discord.
Can't grab it.
So where do you get the 64-bit version?
Yeah, where do you get the... So, where is it? I'm on it.
Download.
Search
You
online.
you Google Discord 64-bit.
And hover over the download for Windows, and it has to say equals x64 instead of x32.
How do you know this?
Because 32 bits is the worst. Like Windows, like got rid of that a long time ago. The only reason I know that I had that problem is because I
had that problem.
Was opening Discord, and 2 to 3 minutes later, it will crash, and it will crash, and you crash.
Yeah.
And I kept going into the error logs because Windows keeps an error log of every error that it gets. And then I started like wonder what was going on with it, and then it started, oh, it's a 32-bit. Like it just doesn't want to communicate with my processor.
I'm so glad I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I'm so glad I'm pretty. This man was talking, and I was like, I don't get it, but I get it.
Anytime anyone has a problem with any type of software on your computer, and you have an error.
I didn't get an
It just
error.
keeps an error log of every single thing that happens.
But he didn't get an error; it just crashed.
That it's an error.
Oh, okay.
It's logged in the error log.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Man, I wish
Thank
I
you,
was
baby.
pretty. Let's see. I still don't know how to see which version I have. I'm looking at the task manager.
Okay, hold on.
It
so
should just say it on Discord.
yeah,
when
it's
I
gonna
did
say
it on
it on
mine,
the
it just said
parentheses.
Discord 32-bit.
And if you cannot find it, try to put it in alphabetical order because for some reason you didn't have it like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Discord.
Y'all looking to hire IT here?
Task manager. It just says Discord with 6 around it. Like there's 6.
Oh, it
versions
doesn't
or-
say in parentheses 32-bit or 64-bit?
No, it says parentheses 6.
Only says parentheses 6.
That's how many windows they have open.
Mm,
Just like you. See?
Oh, I do have 6. Oh my god.
yeah, that okay.
But that's
maybe
only because it's sandboxing everything that you have open. If you open up the task manager again, you see how this one is 236 megabytes. That's the voice channel you're on right now. Everything else is other notifications that you have.
Thank you, baby.
But
I appreciate
still,
it.
how do I see the version? Everything he says sounds so accurate, except for the part where I can't tell if I'm on 32 or
I
60.
can't
Hold
even.
on.
I'm so glad I'm pretty. I just can't breathe.
What's that?
I wish you could have seen my face. This man was talking and I was listening to him, but I was at the same time, I was like, I don't know what he's saying. But I'm here for it. I believe in
No
you.
light behind those eyes.
Literally no thoughts behind these eyes and nothing. I was like,
Okay. I am sending you a picture, Kevin. Sorry for
sorry for the technical, logical
yeah,
interruption on
I
stream.
think
My
I think
bad.
this is like the most interesting stream we've had in a long time. So where did you put that? Let's see.
mod chat.
Mad
That's
chat.
what it looks like for me.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that for me. I don't have that
That's
first
fair.
parenthetical. I have the second one.
But you know it's crazy? I have it. Here, I'll send to Tanya a photo of my task manager.
Option. Oh, here. Let's see. View. Spandall. No. View. Group by type. View. Refresh.
Why do you have so many Discord? Or
Dude,
if
I
I
don't
did
know.
it, would it be the
It
same?
just gives it to me. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how mine is.
I also have some like that. One of them says Skull Kid Colin.
All right.
Interesting.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Long time. All right, where do you download? Oh, here's
Takes a
64-bit
drag of a cigarette.
Discord. It was a Star Wars reference. Where do you get 64-bit Discord then?
Well, he did it by looking up Discord 64-bit on Google. He clicked the first link, and then when it says download for Windows, instead of clicking it, you just have to hover it, and it's going to show a link towards the bottom left. And it says Arch equals x64. And apparently that's the 64-bit. I'm glad that I was able to memorize that. Bare minimum. Bare minimum what I heard.
Hovering over. I'm in Firefox. Maybe I need to do this in your newfangled Chrome. I'm not getting any hover overs.
Oh yeah, I do Google Chrome. Sorry, I don't use Firefox.
You know, I think I have to stop using it. There's so many things that don't work. It's really
because
sad.
Google is purposefully breaking things. so
They
that more
are.
people
They're
just use
intent. They
Google
absolutely
Chrome.
are. It's very true. No, I don't have any hover overs on the discord.com/download page.
Yeah, that's what I see it. Here now it's like I feel like nobody believes me. Hold on, how do I print screen?
You press print screen.
I figured
Yeah.
that out after. I was like, wait, how do I do this?
I feel like that was a trick question.
That's Avatar. This could get ugly. Slay intrusive code. Season that shit.
I do like that he has like his own firewall in the game. General Zhao. I'm talking about the video game. But I was
Okay, I was like, what?
your boyfriend Mod. Is your boyfriend's name Mod?
Now his name is Sergey. Or as I like to call him.
Nice.
But he loves it.
No, he doesn't. I only see him when we're gaming though, because that's his favorite time. So.
Oh well, that's
Outside of it, I refer to him as the man.
What about Hojo?
That's a good one though. That's a good one though. I should keep that one.
I still look at Final Fantasy. I can't take credit.
you can if you want.
Aha! I think I
Alright, did
found
you send a thing
something.
in the thing?
Hill's diary mentions a secret
sent
passage through
a
the
screenshot
prayer
of
bell.
what I sent.
Then a walk across the heavens.
I don't.
I like how
You
it's like
getting
this
the
big
slot?
screenshot, but the
I'm
link
en
is
route
in
to the
that
bell right
tiny little
now.
corner.
Better
And then
make
you
it on
click
the
down
Google.
there?
This sounds like
No,
him.
you just have to make sure that it says equals x64, and then
Oh.
you can click download.
That's the one. So that's the one I. Oh, and then you wait. What in the what?
Did it work? Wait, is
It did change to 64. Yes, it's named the
Oh my
same
god,
thing.
he was. I mean, I didn't doubt him. Like, I knew he was right. I had a feeling, but I was like, oh my god. Shout out to the man.
It did change.
And my man.
Unless it's the whole file and then it's the preview changes. Because I think that it doesn't say the file's any different. So that makes me think that's the version I have. I wish I could find
Got
out
any
which
ideas
version.
about that walk across the heavens thing?
Haru Vadada,
Which version of Discord?
That's amazing.
I think if you go into your program files, you could figure it out that way.
If you
but
need
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
that's
how
good.
to
Yeah,
keep the
that's what there
levitation
is.
going, be my guest. I'm not a big fan
Add or
of
remove
falling to my
programs.
death.
It's in the same place. Just don't remove it. I love that I'm troubleshooting while streaming Sly.
Yeah,
And the
I'm
whole
sure
time,
the,
Colin's like, all I wanted to do was play Crash Team Racing.
That's all I've wanted to do
Sly
for
Cooper is
5
playing
years.
Sly 3, a first-time chat from Punishable Horror. What is a punishable horror? Is it like a horror movie that's really bad? No? Complete and utter silence?
Are you asking me or Punishable
Everyone
Horror?
hates me.
It's
I
it's
am asking
punishable by
punishable
death.
horror.
I thought you were asking them because I'm like, I don't know what that would be. I don't do horror movies or punishments. I played FNAF.
You did. That's fair. There are people who would argue if that actually counts as a horror game.
I played Among Us.
Oh, it is 100% horror. How is it not horror?
Because it's jump scares. I have no skin in this debate. I don't care.
And yet you're
either way.
advocating
If
for
a game
it.
is no, if a game is scary, a game is scary. You know, like if it scares you and the intention is to scare you, then it is a horror game, you know?
Hello
but
Kitty
there are
games
people who
scare me.
say that
Are
because
those horror
the,
games?
the scares are what?
Hello Kitty games scare me. Is that a horror game?
Well, the intent also has to be to scare you, and I doubt
That's a cat that talks that has no mouth. I think that's pretty terrifying. I'm not alone. Did I break you? What's happening?
I am processing the information that you have told me, and
Don't you have a clinical phobia? I feel like you should side with me.
A clinical phobia? What, my submechanophobia?
Yeah. Seems fair.
So I should side with you that a Hello Kitty is scary?
Yeah, because if you see a
problem.
game with
Take a rest if
Submechanicas
you
in
need
it,
it.
aren't you afraid
I'll
of it?
push on ahead and look
Horror
for Sal.
game. I don't feel like I'm out of left field here.
I mean, but the intention isn't necessarily to scare me. There's a lot of things that trigger my submechanophobia in GTA Online, but I don't think that's a horror game.
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty horrendous. Oh yeah, this is the end of the game, or the end of this level, isn't it? Okay, here we go. You can't see it because they won't let me stream to you. Hence all the download 64 thing we were doing.
Cooper.
Yeah, we
It
were really
seems
trying to
you and your
troubleshoot
little
some screen
gang were
activity
able
like
to follow the trail I left for you.
It really
Of
be
course,
like that.
you'll be
Are you just
helpless
tossing
without
water
them,
balloons at these
as
guys,
you'll
Kevin?
soon discover.
The mods or the.
I'm not ashamed
Oh, that's Jimmy. Sorry.
No, yeah.
I forgot.
Never guess you're watching me.
Yeah, what the hell are you
Who needs
throwing up?
affection
I
when you
can't
can
watch
have
it. It'll
obedience?
They're
close
dark.
Discord for me.
Why try to convince you
Water
when I
balloons.
can simply destroy you?
You didn't know
secret
I'm
force
playing
has been
Sly
staged for
Cooper.
hundreds
You
of
didn't
battles.
know?
No, I
As
saw
a
that.
master
I just, for some reason, I
anyone
was
who
like,
got it that way.
I don't know why I thought you were
And
playing two
you
games at
will
once.
be no
Kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Bentley,
I mean, I
you
have
hearing
done that
this?
before.
What's he talking about?
I've heard of these types
When
of
I was,
battlegrounds before.
I was like a teenager or college age, and we all went to my grandma's house like we used to when we were kids, and dug out all the board games. And I made us all play 3 board games simultaneously just to keep it interesting. So, it was
You're
pretty
that
fun.
friend. Got it.
Yeah, it was my cousins. They didn't have a choice. So.
You're playing this now.
No, we're doing all 3.
Face me now.
It's
And
more
prepare for the
interesting.
end of your
But they're like,
days.
it was like Candyland, Chinese checkers, and
Oh, Candyland.
God,
Wheel
I
of
remember
Fortune.
Candyland, Candyland was one of those things, kind of like Chutes and Ladders, where it's like, oh yeah, you want to reset all your progress? Yeah, screw you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Candyland.
Personally,
I invented a board game so I would never have to play Candyland again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Food Truck City. My son and I made it when he was 3. He told me what he wanted in the game, and then we made it. We actually printed it like from a place that prints actual board games. Like it's an actual
Oh,
working, cool board game.
that's cool.
I should post some more pictures of it.
You should.
It's pretty cute, and he did some of the artwork. You should re-collaborate now that he's older. He does pretty decent art now, but at the time he would draw things, and he's like, I want to add something. I'm like, no one can tell what that is.
He's like, I'm getting some of the royalties, right? You're like, ha ha ha, ha, that's
I'm
fine.
3 years old.
The royalties are me and Grandpa. They were the only ones that have this game. But now his cousins.
What's the like the premise of the game?
So it's the sweetest thing. I was kind of dabbling with a card game called the Recipe Card Game, and so I would talk about it with him. And so one day he came home. He's 3, and he just goes, Dad, I'm making a board game. It's going to take me a long time to make it, but you're really excited. I was like, I'm in. I'm gonna help you. So we had been going to food trucks, and so he said, it's a game about food trucks. And I was like, oh, okay, so you're like a food truck and you drive around and sell food. Seems like an obvious mechanic. He said, no. You go to food trucks and you eat the food at the food trucks. Because again, he's 3, that's what he does. Like, he wants to eat food. And so I was like, okay, so like the food trucks, but food trucks move around, and like, do the food trucks change? So eventually, and I'd show him different things. I'm like, is there a dice? Is there a spinner? And I think he had a vague idea of what he wanted, but he was also a kid, so
yeah.
What we eventually landed on is that it's kind of like a figure-8 track that you can go in a few different directions. It is a little more details than a figure-8. And there's all these different zones on the map in the city, in Food Truck City. So you can go to downtown, you can go to the store, you can go to the airport, you can go to the moon, and in each of these locations is a food truck, is parked there, face up, which is a card on the table. And in your hand, you have corresponding food trucks to the food trucks on the board, and so you have to move around the board and get to that food truck. And once you get there, you collect the card, and then whoever collects the cards first or collects what foods they're hungry for wins. But there are some spaces on the board that if you stand on them, all the food trucks, because they're cards, scramble around the board and change their location, and then you have to change where you're going to and collect the food truck. So you may be heading one direction, and somebody triggers it, and the car randomly moves to somewhere else on the board.
That's fun.
It's fun. And then there are some other little things, like after a while, the robot monster food truck with auto-reloading shark launcher will appear. And if you collect him, you get jettisoned back to the start.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I should post more of it online. It's a cute little game. Maybe I'll make it a Kickstarter. Who knows?
Doing Kickstarters.
I was gonna say, that's the Kickstarter list. Okay. Unfortunately, it is 1 a.m. for me, which means it's
Oh
time
my
for me
god.
to skedaddle.
That is the most unfortunate thing ever. Curly, thank you. I think I have Windows 64 version of Discord installed, but thank your boyfriend for his IT expertise.
I will let him know that his expertise was appreciated.
And have the most amazing curly fry experience of your life.
Period. Y'all have a great night.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Did you want other humans to join us in this Discord?
Ultimately, it's up to you, Kevin.
I feel like
Roll
I
the
feel like
dice.
we're a little bit of a community. Like, you're not the only one with opinions.
We're a little bit of a parliament.
Did someone say democracy?
A little bit of a council ruling.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, you don't rubber stamp your decisions.
Shall we vote?
Okay, yeah.
Shall we vote in mod chat?
That seems.
No one else is allowed
Seems
to
like a
know
lot
what
of.
to say. No transparency.
It seems like a lot of players. Don't we just say, do you guys want to talk to other humans or not?
Then they might feel it's okay for them to say no.
How about we let them in,
understand.
and if they bore us, we just boot them out unceremoniously.
Fire jump to land on bamboo shoots before you leave the arena.
You know what? I like this.
That sounds healthy.
Bring them before the council. Let them be judged for their worth of comedy.
Okay. Alright, we'll bring in the most entertaining guy.
Hey.
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh no.
Oh my
And
god.
Mr.
Okay. Kevin, can I give you a pro tip?
Is it how to make Discord work? Because
No, it's with General Sound.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to make Discord
Could it be
work.
maybe. Could be both.
Try jumping and hitting him.
Wow. All right. Well, your time was brief.
No.
Alright, are we kicking him out?
Yep. See you later, buddy.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
My honest advice is just like you're kind of doing it already. You just keep changing directions.
Yeah.
When you're jumping.
I need to do something other than play Sly Cooper while I talk to all of you because like I'm not as bad a gamer as I appear to be. And honestly, it's funny because when I first started streaming, I was like, I don't think I want people to watch me play video games. Like, it feels intimate. But over the years, I've just become more humble. So.
Oh yeah. I mean that's the part of the fun for a lot of people is watching people struggle in games that they play.
Yeah. I'm not struggling. I do this on purpose for entertainment value. So
For engagement.
I'm a professional comedian, so I don't think you guys know that's how jokes work.
You're so good at slipping on banana peels, you don't need the banana peel anymore.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Exactly. You understand. You know what? You're a mod now.
You get it.
That's how easy it is, folks.
You've done it. That's when I gracefully retire. I'm like, well, have
you
fun.
got it.
Take it like a man.
You get to deal with all this
Alright,
stress in the mod now.
You got a checkpoint. This is the fight where everyone was complaining about how hard it is, and I told them it was easy. So.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Stop
you're like,
this, Sal.
okay.
Release Gene King in this fight.
No.
The Warshams had Crash Team Racing. Was it on the PS4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe they still have it sitting around. I can borrow it.
Horowitz.
I played it.
I will help you unlock all the characters.
I felt like it was very analog. Like it was either go slow, go medium, go fast. Is that accurate?
There's a learning curve. There is a learning curve.
But there's like the three styles. You can either be a slow racer, a medium racer, or a fast racer.
Oh well, yeah. Well, those are the ones that came with the original Crash Team Racing from '99.
Oh.
But like when you play on Nitro Fueled, you can tell it to stay exactly as it was in 1999 minus the graphics, or you can like free up all the characters and have them available to like pick all the driving styles.
Ah, okay.
So you're not like character locked to a driving style.
Okay, so Kevin, I know I said this fight is easy. It's actually hard if you play it the way that it's intended.
Oh, okay. Well, how?
It's because to make it easy, you just keep using the push attack over and over.
Which one's the push attack?
Triangle and circle.
Do you have to buy that one first?
I think I have it. I don't like it when characters in their defeat use pose don't look at you. It bothers me.
Oh yeah.
They're better than me.
Yeah, that's like they're just asserting dominance by not looking at you afterwards.
I suppose. Triangle circle doesn't appear to be any different than what I was doing, which was not triangle circle.
Well, the main point is that he doesn't have like that sort of guard against it. Like if you keep hitting him with the cane, then there's a chance where he'll block it.
Got it. I see what you're saying. Okay. There's just a little bit of a delay. So he has to.
Yeah.
But I got it. Well, that's nice. I did stun him there. That's cool.
You can actually make him take fall damage if you take him towards the very edge, but it's really difficult to actually get right.
Oh, and I'm on a PS3 controller. These things are not good on the thumbs.
Oh yeah.
The buttons are so
PS3
tight.
and PS4 are hard. I like how big the PS5 controllers are because I have big hands.
You know, I thought they would be tiresome initially, but now I've grown used to it. Except for when I play a game that doesn't have haptic feedback, then the controller feels heavy and dead.
Yeah.
Just go to the PS4. It's a little like Goldilocks, like, you know, just right. Ah!
Oh,
what? Whose hands are those? Because we live in a world of animals. Those look like human hands. I'm concerned.
Sly's got a little.
Well, to be fair, but so does Sly's. Sly has human hands.
He does.
All right, that was Ice Cream Guy, right? You can bring him back in now.
But not human toes.
All right.
You know what is ridiculous?
Yeah, I'm back. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, okay. You now must recite a poem apologizing, so.
And it must be funny!
Okay, I am very sorry, Kevin. I should have gotten my 11.
I was gonna say there's a lot of words in there.
So funny when you're sorry, but
when you had to fight that Chuckin, it, you know, a Chuckin, you know, like from the Looney Tunes bit.
This is a family stream. Please don't talk about
Is that a
Chuckin.
90s reference?
No, it's a 50s reference. And there's a CH, and the H is there. That's very important. You gotta keep the H right there.
I'm so confused. Should I be worried?
Stop saying words. We're gonna kick you out again. Never mind. You're fine. just quit while you're behind.
It's just a bit from Looney Tunes.
This kid's
So you can
brain out of the
actually,
90s.
the way you're supposed to avoid the ants is through the bamboo.
Oh yeah.
I think it's possible to avoid it without it, but that's
Oh,
like
look
what
at
they want you
that!
to
One
do.
sliver. It takes skill to lose with one sliver left on his ability. That's not something everyone can do. It's called
No,
time.
don't worry. Don't worry. More people have done it than you realize.
Well, I don't think you know this, but I worked on this game, so I actually know everyone that's ever played it ever. It's part of the deal.
Well, that makes sense.
I have a
That makes
list of
sense.
everyone who's ever downloaded and played this game. And their birthdays.
Wait.
So you have a list with my name on it then?
Yeah. I don't read it.
Wait, do you got a list of like people that download it illegally?
Illegally, yes. It's actually well the least.
Illegally.
The least is illegal, so it makes sense.
We can't say the other word, I guess, or the correct pronunciation.
Which one? Illegal!
What? Was that Jimmy again? Something's wrong with Jimmy, guys.
No. I
I'm just
think that was
having
Pops.
fun being a councilman.
I think that's Pops from a regular show, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, I could go Pops, but I'm not. I'm a councilman.
Can the councilman just please say good show, jolly good show?
Good show, very good. Oh, you defeated General Zhao. Oh, very nice. Oh.
The war rages on.
How many more
So
shows?
from what you might remember, Kevin, was there ever any like concern from the people at Sucker Punch that Cell needed to be toned down with like what he said?
No, it was a different time. Those things were.
See, that's what I
I mean,
assumed
he
it would be. I just
pretty
feel like
bad.
it's just something I wanted to ask anyway, because like
I'll tell you personally.
like, nowadays you can't even let villains villains speak mean like that unless it's like rated T.
I'll tell you personally, I didn't like
Thankfully,
it.
we've
I was
managed
like,
to
this doesn't
retrieve
feel
the
fun.
that computer. However, all
Whereas,
Yeah,
like,
that's
Mug-
a little too real.
Yeah,
I
Mugshot
guess.
feels
the wedding
fun.
is
You
still on.
know,
Jing King
with a
remains
villain
Sal's
should
Yes, we are going
know,
to free her, but that's
have
not
their own
enough.
charm
No, for this heist,
and that kind of
we
thing. And I
are
just was
gonna
like,
need
this
to
is
put
like
screws to
when
this
someone
guy.
wants to
He's
take
earned
over
So,
Mexico.
we're cleaning
You
out
know,
his
like, okay, you want to
treasury
own
as well.
Mexico. It's not really a thing, but when someone's like, yeah, I want to buy and sell women for money.
All that time in the ice
I mean,
has
that's a thing.
ruined
That is a
Holy Cellular
crime.
battle.
Like,
I'm the realize how to acquire a new one.
Yeah,
As a kid,
it's like it's not.
I actually appreciated that there was something in there that was super real, and then for them to be like, yo, this, you suck, and there are no caveats.
Yeah, that's one thing I appreciated about it. Like, there's no redemption for him.
No more vampires.
Panda King may have like destroyed entire villages through tons of snow and avalanches, but at least he
He
doesn't.
also murdered people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, he did murder people, but at least he wasn't sexist, you know?
At least it was sexist. Yeah, exactly.
It's a little more than
I
sexism,
wasn't
but
gonna
that was a pretty good line, and so we'll let it fly.
Yes!
We
Finally, my redemption arc.
I don't know about that.
She's a woman. She
I don't
doesn't
know.
know what she wants. Is that
Well, you
what
know,
it sounds
I imagine
like?
another issue with Sal is how personal it might be for some people. Because people actually deal with that. But, like, the closest I can think of,
I mean,
for Sal would just be Clockwork. But like his whole deal is hatred of specific protagonists. There was like with Sal, it's just everyone
But the
that
thing is
under a certain category.
that human trafficking is a thing. Like that's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
that's
thing.
what I mean. Like,
there are
I mean, like
millions of
it
people.
might. Yeah, I'm saying like it may be like a trigger for some people. Like the actual usage of that word, not the obnoxious internet version.
So, Kevin, I got a personal question. Why did you switch to DuckTales?
Because it's DuckTales Day, guys. It's 4:30.
Oh, okay.
I tweeted
Okay.
it out, and when I was a kid,
That's
DuckTales came on
right.
at 4:30, and today
That's
is 4:30.
right. I
So-
saw that tweet and I liked it. And I
Thank
didn't
you.
notice about that.
Damn, NSYNC hasn't spoken in like 5 minutes in the Central Time Zone. It's not gonna be May. It is May.
It's gonna be May.
Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is May.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, what happened to April?
She's gone. She left you.
What happened?
Sonic Joe. I've seen 4 of the 6 episodes. What is happening? Oh, it sounds.
I still haven't seen any of those.
Does this sound terrible to you guys right now?
What?
I
see nothing on your stream, Kevin.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I can hear. I assume what you're talking about because I hear like it sounds like a CD getting scratched.
With the Velociraptor.
Something happened
Hold
to
on,
the
let me
capture card. That's crazy.
Yeah, Fritze says something happened.
Oh, yeah. I just heard the audio. It's just like absolutely awful.
That's super weird. It's funny because that's funny. It's working on the screen. It's working, but not there. Well, you know, we're not getting closer to what my problem is. Let me stop streaming and see if I can make it not do that anymore. Okay.
Jose, where did you go?